Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, hello, howdy, welcome on in. Let me know where you are watching from. So today I have a request from Ron, and this is from Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, and this is titled Ohio. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's go. What? Okay, y'all, I have to pull up these lyrics. I gotta make sure, did I hear that right? 10 soldiers and Nixon coming. We're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming. 4 dead in Ohio. Gotta get down to it. Soldiers are cutting us down. Should have been gone long ago. What if you knew her and found her dead on the ground? How can you run when you know? Oh. Wow. I gotta start it over. Cause I'm jamming out and I'm like, wait a minute.
Soldiers and Nixon's coming. We're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming. For dead in Ohio. 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 Coming in for dead in Ohio. Why? For dead in Ohio.
powerful song. Woo. So it says the Kent State Massacre occurred on May 4th, 1970, when Ohio National Guardsmen killed 4 students and wounded 9 during protests against President Nixon's invasion of Cambodia. Now, Nixon had a lot going on. That's an understatement. And they were protesting, which is our right. Ooh, this started looking. Ooh. You killed students. The tragedy sparked a nationwide student strike, severely damaging Nixon's administration and fueling anti-war sentiment, famously chronicled in the 1970/1971 song Ohio. 28 guardsmen fired 67 rounds in 13 seconds, killing Allison Krauss, who was 19, Jeffrey Miller, who was 20, Sandra Lee Schuer, who was 20, and William Schroeder, he was 19. And they were protesting the Vietnam War expansion into Cambodia. So, you know, we weren't supposed to be in Vietnam anyway. And it says Nixon's response was his staff initially expressed concern that protesters had provoked the shooting, though he later stated it should remind the nation that dissent must not turn into violence. This all sounds very familiar, and it's this is very disturbing. And here's why it's mostly disturbing. Because nowhere in our textbooks was this. This should not just be in a song. And if it wasn't in a song, would people have forgotten about it? And I didn't even know. I'm from a completely different generation. I wasn't even born yet, but something like this should be well known. And I feel like when things happen and you wonder why, and then you realize it's just a repeating cycle, it starts making more sense. Wow. Great song. This is why I say music should be studied, because a lot of times, since they're not putting things in history books, they're putting it in the songs. You can't burn the songs. And this is why physical media is important. I have CDs, I have books, and I remember for a time, you know, trying to be a minimalist, getting rid of some of my books and having them on digital or having them on Kindle, and doing the same with my DVDs. And then something like the Three Musketeers debacle happens. So with the Three Musketeers, there's a saying in the beginning, and it kind of went viral on TikTok. On the digital copy, like or in the streaming copy, they changed it, but on the physical copy, it was different. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Ta-ta.